Now I am going to provide an example of how to run a report in TeamWorks. I'm going to be demonstrating how to run the GA17 report. First, I need to locate the report in PeopleSoft. The GA17 report is located under General Ledger, Custom GL Reports, and it is the Sum of Obligation Authority report. As I mentioned, the first thing that we need to do when running a report is to add or use an existing run control. For this example, I'm going to add a new run control. I'm going to do that by clicking on the Add a New Value tab. And I'm going to give this a specific run control name. And then I'll click on the Add button. This brings me to the Process Request page. The Process Request page is our set of parameters that we're going to use to run the report. It has several elements we can select from. For this particular report, I can choose whether to run this as a regular report or to an Excel file. I can also run it for all fund sources or just a particular fund source. However, in order to run the report, I need to first enter the business unit. The business unit for the Georgia Department of Labor is 44000. If I want to run it for a particular fund source, I can click on the magnifying glass here and it will look up the fund sources available. From the drop-down list here, I can choose a specific fund source if I want to run this report for one fund source. If I want to run this report for all fund sources, I will just leave this blank, which is what I'm going to do for this example. After I've populated my process request, I'm going to click the Save button. Now my process request is saved. I could go back and access this process request next time I'd like to run this report. From here, the next step in the process is to actually run the report. I do that by clicking on the Run box. This brings me to the Process Scheduler Request page, and here we see the name of the report that I'd like to run. The first thing I do is have to select a server name. We always select PSUNX as our server. Also, I could choose to schedule this report at a later time. If I want to run this report at the end of the day or schedule it over the weekend, I could simply change the date and run time here, and this report would be queued to run at that time. I'm going to run this report right now for the sake of the demo. To run the report, I've selected my server and I'm going to click on OK. The report is now submitted to the process scheduler. We know this because we have created a process instance number here on our run control page. This is showing us that the report has been submitted to the process scheduler. To view the status of my report, I'm going to click on the process monitor. Here I see the report which is run and has been run successfully. To view the details of this report, I'm going to need to access it in the Document Direct software, which will be part of the next lesson.